Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to share with you a really simple proofreading tip, but one that I found is really effective. So when you're proofreading your work, what I would encourage you to do is, instead of just looking at the page and reading in your head, to actually read aloud. This might seem like a simple and fairly unusual thing to do, but what happens is that when you actually speak what is written, you catch a lot more of the errors, particularly grammatical errors, but even just finding awkward phrasing, sentences that run too long, things like that. So I always encourage my students, and something with my own writing I've done for a long time, is I will try and find somewhere quiet where I can actually read my work out aloud, and I find that I'll catch a whole lot of errors, even if I've already proofread it in my head. There's a little bit of an update to this method that I found. In Word, there is actually the option to have Word to read to you. So this is a slightly different take on it, and in one way I think you actually catch more because you're not having to think about the reading, you're just listening. On the other hand, maybe it's not quite as effective as kind of your brain catching the words as you're saying them. I'd probably encourage you to use a little bit of both. So in Word, there's a button that you can click and it will read your text aloud to you. I found this is also a really excellent way of catching grammatical errors and clumsy expressions. So let's take a look at how we could do this in Word. So here we are in Word, and all we need to do is take our cursor up to the start of a section of text that we want to proofread, and then if we come over to the review in the ribbon, and we've actually got this option here. It hasn't been there all that long, I don't think. Certainly it's fairly new to me, of read aloud. So the voice that Word uses is not a particularly natural one, and it does get a little bit clunky on some of the more technical terms and abbreviations and things. But if you want something that's different from reading aloud yourself, this can be pretty good. I've found that sometimes, particularly when I'm doing something that has a deadline, maybe I'm a little bit tired, I'm a little bit worried my proofreading's not going to be quite right, then I can hit the read aloud button and it's going to read it aloud to me.
This paper presents the evaluation of an open access statistics learning game. The game was developed to increase participation in formative activities.
So you might have noticed while it was playing, just up in the top right here, there was some little player controls. And so you can get it to read through and basically read it out to you. And I found that this is also an effective way of being able to find where there's unusual phrasing, grammatical issues, things like that. So the next time you need to do some proofreading, I definitely encourage you to give both of these methods a go. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to support more academic content for Masters and PhD students who are embarking on their research journey. Also, see below the video for links to our YouTube, Facebook community and SkillShare.